Hey gang, Jamie Aston, and I have a very special product to show you all. And I'm very happy to show you all this product because it blew my mind. And it blew my mind for not only the reason or the fact that it's good, but who it came from and why I have it. If you all remember back in July, I was on vacation in Arkansas. I bought this Fraybill minnow trap and I took it out to the river to test it. I came back about 15 minutes later. Someone stole it. Well, that bummed me out. I was really upset that someone stole something from me, and I conclude that video with how I felt. Well, I received a message in August from Greg at Tackle Factory. He said, "Jamie, I am really sorry that someone stole your mail trap. That's just terrible that somebody would do that." And he said, "But here's what I want to do. I want to replace your mail trap." I'm like, "What?" So I want to replace your mail trap. He said, "But not only replace it, I want to give you something better and some extra accessories to go along with it. No matter how much the cost of that old mail trap was, I was violated, and from now, going from that to just feeling like I couldn't say thank you enough. And even still, Greg, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." Now, like I said, he did that in August, and he made good on that promise. He sent it to me that same week. But you all haven't seen it. It's November. The reason being, the week I received it, the day I was going to test it, I was hit from behind, rear-ended, and kind of jacked me up in my back. Here's my belt. I got some pads under that. I'm still going through situations, going to the chiropractor. A lot of you are saying, "Jamie, we don't see any new videos of you fishing." That's the reason why. That's the reason why this video is so late. So, what did Greg send me? He sent me a product that has stood the test of time. Its quality has stood the test of time. And here it is. This is a G40 minnow trap, the G40 minnow trap, and it's been still the best since 1903. Since 1903. Now, Greg gave me a little history about this product. We talked on the phone, and this product has been around for a very long time. In fact, this product is still made the way it was back then. Not only that, you can use a product that was made today for a G40 and it will fit to the other end that was made 50 years ago. Same mechanical press process. In fact, it's the same machine. The very same machine. This is the G40 minnow trap. You see that? Now, one thing about that Fraybill minnow trap, in the video, it took me a while to start putting it together, and once I put it together, I was like, there's something not right about this thing. Because when I put it together, the fit and finish was so bad until there was a half an inch or 3/4 of an inch of a gap that if the trap only almost wiggled like a snake, So, if the trap was on either side, a minnow could, or all of my minnows would swim out of it. The thing about this G40 is that the fit and finish is so tight that the product just goes together, and there are no gaps. There are no escaping of your bait. You put it together, it comes with these little spring snaps. You snap it on, there's your minnow trap right there. Now, the biggest thing I want to highlight, look, you have no gaps. You have no gaps. None of that silly rocking stuff to where the minnows can get out of it. I'm telling you, that's what that Fraybill minnow trap was. So Greg, he was right on his first promise. He said, "Jamie, I'm going to replace, but I'm going to replace it with something better." And it is. I have had this trap out. I've not had the opportunity to do a full fishing day with it, but I've taken it out. I've trapped small bluegill. I've trapped minnows. I've trapped crawfish. just using bread, dog food, things like that. Put it out there. I tie it off with this little rope, and there we are. Now, he replaced my minnow trap with something better, but he also sent me some accessories that go along with this G40. These accessories expand this from being a minnow trap to whatever you want to be. The first end I want to show you all is this. It's just a basic cap. It's a lid. Now this is the minnow trap end, but one of my ideas was that, you know, instead of taking a full minnow trap, I can take this on my kayak, and I can just take one end, I can put it together, I can snap it off, and I can just drop this and have at least one end for crawfish, minnows, things like that. I can just use one end of the trap, make it more compact, make it fit into my kayak. What's this? This is an extender. This is an extender. So what you could do is make your minnow trap longer. Now I have a super minnow trap, crawfish trap, bluegill trap, small fish trap. I've seen on YouTube where people have caught snakes in their trap. And look at the size of this. You know, if you have a pond or a stream and you have a problem with those water moccasins and things like that, drop this off on the side of it, catch them, and now you can go release them somewhere else. I think in one video the person put an egg inside of it to catch snakes. Look at that. That is awesome. Now let's say I've been catching minnows all day long or trapping whatever type of bait, and I just want to keep them. With the extension, you can also use these caps. This end is just a basket end, so I could fit this end on it, and we have a cage. There is no escaping. Again, you all I hope you're paying attention to the fit and finish. There are no crazy gaps. Everything is just together. There's no escaping of your bait or whatever it is that you're trapping. So you have these basket ends as an accessory. Pretty doggone awesome, right? I could have mixed and matched, you know, put a basket end on one end and then just cap it off on another. Just with the small cap like that, and made it just a bit smaller for a trap. Now this is a very neat feature. You've been out, you caught your minnows that morning or whatever bait that you want to use, and now you're about to get on the boat or you're fishing off the dock. You want to have your bait with you, but you don't want to die. Here's the G floating lid, the G40 floating lid. You take it, you put it together the same way. You all paying attention to that? Every component goes together the same way. And you just take that same snap. There it is. You can tie it off to the boat, or you can just let it float, sitting beside you with your legs dangling in the water. Whenever you're ready for some bait, you reach in and you get it out. This allows the bait to stay in the same water that you caught it from and to stay at the same temperature, so you don't have to worry about your bait dying because of shock or anything like that. This just replaced this little bucket right here. You all have probably seen, or you probably own, that Fraybill yellow white basket that people have, a little trolling basket they keep their bait on the side of the boat. Here it is right here. Just use this. You can put all that Fraybill stuff to the side. There's literally no wrong way to using these components. Once you have the G40, you can just start mixing, matching all the accessories that you want to use with it. I mean, it is very, very cool. Every single one of these components are made with the same machine press. This is all of the accessories I just showed you all, compacted. Every single one of those components, from the cap to the minnow lid, all of these right here. Thank you, Greg, for not only replacing my stolen minnow trap, but sending me one that is 10 times better, 100 times better. In fact, Tackle Factory used to be the manufacturer for those Fraybill minnow traps, but then they decided to go and have it made offshore for a cheaper price. Well, you see, They had it made for a cheaper, the cost was cheaper, but the quality went down as well. Low quality. The fit and finish was bad. These are the minnow traps you want to buy. You want the G40 minnow trap from Tackle Factory. Now, he also sent me this. This magic fish scaler. Now, I see a lot of people growing up back home, you know, a lot of people used to clean fish with a knife. Probably just out of convenience, they scale it, then they'll gut it. You know, but they have fish scales everywhere. Some people use tools like these, you know, and they have fish scales everywhere. I personally just use a spoon. Spoon real quick, and it's not messy at all. This thing is even supposed to be better than a spoon. It says, simply rub the magic fish scaler's magic fingers against the scales of any size fish. Scales come off quickly, easy, and without flying all over. Now, since I haven't been fishing, I haven't had the chance to use this and test this out. When Jacqueline saw it and read the description, she just fell in love. She was ready to steal it from me, and I said, no, you can't have it yet. Let me test it. Let's make a test, you know, a video. Let's catch a fish. Let's test it, cook it. So you all look for this in the next in the kitchen with the fish video. Tackle Factory does not sell directly to the consumer. Tackle Factory sells to retailers and to bait shops and things like that. So number one, check your bait shop. If your bait shop doesn't have it, you send them to me. You let me know. I'll put them in contact with Greg so they can get one of these product catalogs, so you can get the products in their shop. Number two, you can always get them on Amazon. Amazon actually has a product. The product is worth it. As you all can see, the quality is very high. Not only do they sell minnow traps, but they sell rod holders, rod caddies. They sell the minnow trap, of course, and all the accessories. They sell crab traps. They sell minnow nets, shrimp nets, you know, aluminum landing nets, and other quality fish accessories, just like the fish scaler. You can buy extra snaps. You can buy string winders, toe ring nets, umbrella nets, all these different type of components, rod supports for when you're fishing off the bank for catfish and things like that. Tackle Factory G40 minnow trout. This thing is of high quality. I'm going to show it to you all one more time. No wrong way to use it. If you all have any questions or any comments, please leave those questions, comments. Please like this video and please share this video. Like I said, I've used it. I'm not trying to pass on something to you all that's junk just because someone gave it to me. This thing is the real deal, and I really appreciate Greg, you know, looking out, you know, to undo a wrong that someone did to me. And so if anything I can do, I want to pass that on to you all and to everyone else, so you all know that you're dealing with a company that's not just out there looking for a sale. They're looking at you like they're looking at their own family, you know. Kind. Greg is a very kind person. This company, you know, that's what I see with this. I see quality. I see integrity. I see, you know, just they're a fantastic company. You put your money into a company not just for a cheap price, you know. You give your money to a company of someone that's going to stand behind you, and that's exactly what they did. Even though I didn't buy their original product, they came to me and they gave me this. So Greg, once again, thank you. You all check out these products and share this video. Put it on Facebook. You share it to everyone else on YouTube, just so everyone else, if you don't eat the trout, maybe someone else does, so you can get one of these and support this company. So support the businesses that are not just out there to sell you some junk just because. Support the ones that want to give you the right stuff. Okay? This is Jamie Aston. You all take care.